Okay everybody, welcome to the final round of the VGT Series, brought to you by DMJ Vroom Vroom, LWR Design, D.90, our streamer and commentator, myself, WPR Hotlap. I am doing the lap guide for the final round, which is Kyoto, Yamagiwa and Miyabi, a 50-minute endurance. So let's get straight onto the lap phase. Let's go. Good run out the final corner. Up to 5th gear, and this is a long lap, so be ready. Turn 1, we are braking just after the 50 board. I think we go forward a little bit more. Still, yeah, coming off the power now. So about 35 meters away from the corner, you're going to drop down to 4th, and you want a wide entry into this one, carrying the speed all the way through turn 1. Late apex. 4th gear, back on the power, get on the curb to help turn the car up to 5th. Use a bit of the curb on the exit. Now this one is very tricky and you want to cut all the curbs. I'm doing it full throttle all throughout. You may want to lift to get the car turned if you're slightly offline, but I managed to get it through full throttle again and again. Smash that curb up to 6th early before the top of the hill. Coming down to the long left-hander. As you can see, I'm just off the power now, just after the 50. And we're going to go down to 5th. Again, a wide entry into this one, and you can get on the power early. Wide entry, power now. Use the curb if you have to, but carry plenty of speed through there. Now, stay in 5th gear, going downhill here. And when you get to this line here, this is where I'm coming off the power. All the way down to 2nd gear, and the last white line on the left there is your turn-in point. Stay in 2nd, and you want to hug the curb so the car misses the bump on the middle of this apex. So down to 2nd, down to 1st, then up to 2nd. Hug the curb. There's a big bump here, stops you getting on the power. Up to 3rd, just coast round this one. When you can, get straight on the power, out onto the wide. Full throttle through this section here, the left and the right. Now a very tricky entry again for this one. Again, we are going to be taking a wide line. As you can see, just after that white line crosses the track, that's where I'm off the power, getting on the brakes a bit. Down to 4th gear, a wide entry, and you're going to be looking for the fencing on the left hand side where you can get right onto the curb here. Now this is very tricky corner. You don't want to get on the curb too early here, where you see this fencing. That is your full power point. So get on the throttle, stay on the curb as much as you can, and get on to 5th. An excellent corner, that one. For this one, I am braking just at the start of the yellow. Let's move on a little second, see exactly how far. Yep, I'm just starting braking now. Down to 1st, then up to 2nd again. Up to 2nd, late turn in, get on the power now, use this curb if you need to. I was okay. Up the hill, and for this one you're braking at the end of the painted numbers for 35R. As you can see, I'm still on power there, but you're just going to come off the power just as I get to here at the end of the line, the yellow writing, sorry. And you're going to go down to 1st, then up to 2nd. This is very tricky on power, and you will spin out if you're not careful. Down to 1st, up to 2nd, off the curb. See, the car just wanted to give there. I managed to catch it. Still not a too bad lap. Down to this one, you're going to straight line your braking here, down to 3rd. Get onto this curb, use all the curb on the exit. And for this one, I'm braking at about 60 meters out. As you can see, just getting on the brakes now. And again, a wide entry into this one. And you want to wait and get on the power on 2nd. As best you can. Stay over to the left for if you're going to qualify, but we're not qualifying this week. It's a long endurance race. 2:16.1, and what we'll do is we'll go back and start it again out of car, so you can see how much of the curb I'm using on that long left-hander. This is at the end of part 3 of our season. It's been an epic series. Part 4 is only a couple of weeks away, so there will be plenty of notice going up. See how late the entry is here? Right on the curb to help turn the car and get on the power. Car right across these curbs. Full power all the way. Now these long corners are going to be a bit of an overtaking spot, so you're going to have to be very wary of your inside if you're taking as wide a line as I do. Brakes heavy down the second, right up onto the curb. There's the bump there, nasty little bump. Coast through this bit, get on the power when you know you'll make the turn. No problem. I could have run wide out onto the curb, but that's fine. Now this one, because of the high speed and the sharpness of the turn, easily the hardest turn on the track. But as you can see, get right onto the curb. It's all the curb going around here. Carry a lot of speed doing that. As you can see, a little bit deep there, but that's okay. It broke about 3 meters too late, maybe. Carrying it well. Get on the curb for this. There's the end of 35R, down to first, then up to second. Use a bit of the curb, watch the car. See, the car is trying to turn away from me there. Just caught it. Straight line your brakes. Use all of that curb on this one. Again, 60 meters for the final corner, down to second. It's late getting on the power here. A good exit, stay to the left if you're qualifying. But that is a lap of Kyoto, Yamagiwa and Miyabi, and we look forward to seeing you watching this beast of a race. Enjoy, everyone.